I'm a grown woman. I could do whatever I want.
Hey friends, and welcome back. So in today's video, I am going to be answering a question that I got from two separate people, and just in case anyone else has this question, we're going to have the answer in this video. Now, I myself didn't even think of this until I seen the question. I was like, that's a really good question. The only way we're going to figure out the answer is to test it out. And that's exactly what I did, and I'm going to share the results with you. But first, a little bit of housekeeping, church announcements. Make sure that you are actually subscribed to the channel. You want to check to see if the red subscription button is clicked. If it's not, go ahead and click it. Then also make sure you check the notification bell, hit the bell, check all. That way you're notified each and every time I upload a video so that you don't miss out on anything. I made a post the other day stating, friends, we out here breaking the internet. How are we still sitting at just 23,000 subscribers? Like, how? Let's go ahead and hook your girl up and make sure that you are actually subscribed to the channel. Also, make sure that you ring my bell. That means give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below as well. Let me know what your favorite deal has been for this week so far. And then also let me know whether or not you went ahead and joined the family club where we rich. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, I will quickly recap it in this video for you, but you definitely want to check the last live video that I did where we discussed this, went into all the detail, and well, I'm still so excited. That's all I can say. So excited to have figured this out, and it's just a game changer all the way around. All right, so we are now in the family club. That's what we're going to call it. We have figured out, thanks to my good friend, that you can actually combine, merge, link, group together. All of those words are interchangeable, and they can mean different things to different people. So I don't know how else to say it but to say they're interchangeable. Therefore, whenever you're calling in to Walgreens, you want to make sure that you are explaining exactly what it is that you want to be done so that your accounts are not jacked up, basically. So what it is that we have figured out that there is a way where you can combine your Walgreens balance rewards, your Walgreens cash, up to 4 accounts where it's all into one bank account, if you will. Everything with the accounts stay the same. They all have their same, their own email, their own phone number, their own login information, their own digital coupons. If they get digital boosters, each account has their own. The only thing that is changing is that the money available to one account is now available to all the accounts. So the best way I can explain that is that all of your Walgreens cash that you have up to 4 accounts is now in one bank account for Walgreens, if you will. Nonetheless, whenever you're calling in, you want to make sure that you're telling them that basically you just want to combine your Walgreens balance rewards. That way your family can have access to it as well while they're using a separate phone number from what you use. So we're going to call it the family account, family club. That's what it's actually called by Walgreens. But again, when you call in, if you use the word link, the word merge, the word combine, the word join, it can mean something different to the person on the other line. Just make sure you clarify that you want each account to still have its own set of digitals, own login, own phone number, etc. All right, so with that being said, there was a question, and I actually got this question by 2 different people. So if you did not know, with Walgreens, you can earn unlimited amount of Walgreens cash in one day. However, you can only redeem up to $50 in one transaction, and then a total of $100 in a day. So the question was whether or not by joining, linking, merging, combining, etc., if that meant that basically whether or not you would still only be able to utilize up to $100 per day. period, for all phone numbers, basically is the question. So I went out, tested it out, did several different transactions using Walgreens Cash to Pay to get up to that $100 used in a single day to see whether or not I would be able to use more than $100. So basically, since all of my money is in one bank account now, but I still have 4 separate phone numbers, I did transactions across all 4 accounts that equals a total of 100. So what I'm going to do in this video here is that I'm going to share the receipts. We're going to look at the date, the time, I guess, and then the opening and closing balance. You can follow along with me as I'm going over everything. That way you can see that by, again, combining, merging, joining, linking everything in one bank account, it is absolutely okay to do that. It is absolutely safe to do it, and it's absolutely legal as far as Walgreens policy terms is concerned, because it is allowed and it is not going to affect each individual account. Okay, so we'll just go over those receipts and I'll show you that. Now, what I'm not going to do is that I'm not going to go over the hauls or what I purchased on each transaction. I'll come back and do a separate haul video and go into detail for those hauls, for those deals within this current week. We're going to use this video here as a informational / tutorial video to test out whether or not you can use more than $100 in Walgreens cash in a single day, now that we have combined all of our Walgreens monies in one bank account, if you will. All right, let's get started. All right, so starting off with the first receipt, we have the date, which is August the 23rd. Our opening balance here is $61.17. $10 was redeemed. $51.34 is the closing balance. Take note of the last 4 digits of the account number. So 1 phone number used there. Here's the second receipt. 23rd is the date. This one here is the same phone number as the first one. The opening balance is $51.34, which is the closing balance on this one. Again, we have all of our monies now combined in one Walgreens bank account. So the closing balance is $41.46. Receipt number 3, the date, the 23rd. This here is using a different account / phone number. Opening balance $41.46. That is the closing balance here. Redeemed 10 in Walgreens cash. And now the closing balance is $60.89. $60.89 there. Focus. All right, receipt number 4. Here's the date, the 23rd. We use a different phone number, different account here. The opening balance, $60.89, which is the closing balance on the previous transaction. And now the new closing balance here is $65.35, and we use 20 in Walgreens cash here. All right, receipt number 5. The date, the 23rd. Coming on down, we use the same account / phone number as the first 2 receipts. Opening balance $65.53, which is the closing balance here. And then the closing, well, we use 50 in Walgreens cash, so 50 redeemed. And so now our closing balance is $54.41 here. All right, moving on to receipt number 6. On this one here, the date is the 23rd. This one is another, I think I used this account number. I used it over here. So that account number twice, but again, doesn't matter. All the money's in the same bank account. Opening balance is $54.41. Redeem 10. Now we're at $44.51. So right here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different transactions utilizing, let's see, 1, 2, using 3 of the 4 accounts that are all combined here. So you see, all done on the same day, and we have so far used $110 in Walgreens cash just right here. So with this transaction here, what I did is I went through contactless pay to pay for this one, okay? And since I did that, I thought about it and said, well, let me do one more transaction, not using contactless pay and using the pin pad to redeem Walgreens cash. And I did that just to make sure that since things are kind of off and, you know, funny right now with Walgreens system, wanted to make sure that just because I went through contactless pay on this one, that it did not make the difference on being able to redeem after I have already redeemed $100, if that makes sense. So, contactless pay transaction. Then I did a 7th transaction on the 23rd. And again, with this one, I did not go through contactless pay. And this here is a different account phone number. $44.51 is the opening balance, and then the ending balance after $5 was used is $39.52. So there you have there. This one is number 6, going through contactless pay. This made $110 utilized, and then this one here is going through the keypad to redeem the Walgreens cash. And testing all right,
out
so as you see, I have used a total of $115 in Walgreens cash in one single day. So there you go. You can use more than just $100 in one single day. It seems to be, and what I'm concluding here, is that the limitation on how much you can redeem in one single day is limited per phone number. But since we are basically accessing our money, our Walgreens cash, between multiple phone numbers, for me it's 4, but between multiple phone numbers, we can bypass that limitation. I hope that made sense. So if you have questions about anything, leave it down below for me. I'll answer you as soon as I possibly can. If there's anything else regarding the combining of accounts that you would like to know, want me to test out, leave that in the comments as well, and I will do so, of course, if it makes sense to do so. So with that being said, thanks very much for watching. Definitely be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you have not done so already. And until next time, happy couponing.